Podcast edition. Your
GMP.
truth. Yo, come on. Law Nation and the Twin Maker. Backbreaker. Come on. They say it ain't no party like a Law Nation party. What about a Twin Maker party? Come on. Yo, we got all of the off-season news, noise, impact, basketball, soccer, hockey, you name it.
Rugby. Olympic.
Let's go. Yo. Mama, there go that man again.
It is.
Come on. I'm building the spaceship while it's in the galaxy, baby. Come on. All right.
What it do, Dave?
What's up, man? What's up?
What up, Steve?
You see Steve in the chat?
I see you. What it do, Steven?
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
What's been going on your way, man? Huh?
Hey, it's snow where I be at, Brody.
Oh, it's snow up that way. Okay. That's
Man,
what's
look like
it, man.
Hey, look like somebody been outside just spraying iodine salt all over the land, man.
No
Just
doubt.
iodine salt everywhere.
No doubt, man. So it's the off season, man, and are you over it yet?
Hell, I mean, no, man. I ain't over it, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm bitter. I probably won't get over it until OTA start to kick off.
Man, that's a long time. So you're not hyped about the draft or something, man? What's
Man,
going on with that?
I'm be honest with you. I'm a bitter. I get bitter, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hold resentment a little too long.
Hey, man, shoot, if anybody need to be holding resentment, it's me. You the one, your team the one that took my team out. and then your team beat the Rams and the Cincinnati during the season. So
That's why I'm so bitter. But yeah, man. Hopefully I get.
That do explains that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then the news is kind of, you got to
Right.
be careful this time of the year because your ears to the street. So you starting to hear, certain leakage
Right.
about what the organization, like what direction the organization is trying to go in, and
Right.
so on and so forth. So like, you trying to, you hear people passing blame, you hear people not taking accountability right now. So like,
Right.
stuff's still kind of fresh. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it is what it is.
Man, this thing a little choppy on my end here, though. We had to really build the plane while it's in there. So y'all pardon us for the interruptions there on anything and everything. But we live, man. We gonna get this thing popping the best way possible. But I feel you though. You said you hear noise and news about what's going on with your organization. What's going on with your quarterback, man?
So I don't know if y'all been keeping your ear to the streets in general. They talking about Tom Brady. You know what I mean?
Right.
Saying, hey, what it do about how would you guys feel about letting Tom come on back in for 1 year as a sweet send off
For 1 good year, huh?
for 1 year, and that's the word on the street. They're trying to get old Mr. Thomas to come through and do a 1 year deal with the Niners, or they even talking about Aaron Rodgers as well coming back to the Bay because both of them boys Bay Area boys. Growing up. Loving the Niners. So it's kind of like I want the young boy to get his opportunity without any distractions, without any other individuals coming through here and trying to start some stuff. It's like, man, let the young man have full ability, reign, and command over the season. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't going like that right now. So it's just one of those things. Like, let Tom be Tom and retire and chill out, man, and let the young boy Trey Lance come through and have his own opportunity. You know.
No doubt, man. Steven says, man, your beard is smoking, twin maker. Shout out to you, man. And Peter, shout out to you. Appreciate you for jumping in. So I also heard that, I believe it was Steve Young. He said that your boy, he just ain't ready, man. Trey Days ain't ready, man.
Man, Steve Young, I love me some Steve Young. The great number 8 2-time NFL MVP. He should have been a part of the all-decade team of the 90s, but unfortunately, he didn't make it. But I think Steve is looking at, if I have Trey Young, it's cool. But if I can get Tom Brady.
Oh, you said Trey Young. I was like, wait a minute now. I said, wait a minute. And then you switched over. You crossed me over. Shoot.
Yeah, see what Jerry said.
that Trey Young bad now.
He's bad,
now, who bad, Luka or Trey?
Either way, you Gucci. You good.
Oh,
you
okay.
Good. Either way, you good. You won't be disappointed, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely agree with Jared Thomas, man. He said, the hometown GOAT want to see, can he give a one final send-off, with Tom Brady. But I'm ready for the future, man. I'm ready to see the young bull get his opportunity and do his thing, and then he got a little swag to him too, you know what I mean? I'm all team swag, all team, drip guys, you know what I'm saying? So I'm all for it.
Yeah. So you hit me up earlier today, man, and you were saying that I think it was Steve Young.
Yeah,
he was talking about my guy Darren Woody, right? Or Darren Woody was talking about him. Can you break that down for all the Cowboy Nation? Because I love to hear the storylines from your boy,
Well, first and foremost, he was saying his integration into the NFL as a starter, as far as, after Joe Montana leave, he come through, and then this dynasty breaks through in the Cowboys. And you know what you guys did early on in the 90s, you know what I mean? And kind of made our different. You beat us in the NFC Championship game.
Come on, man. We own the 90s, dog. We own the 49ers. And I think that, you can agree to that, right? Right.
We should have continued on in our Super Bowl dominance, but you guys became a very prominent team, which caused a thorn in our backs, you know what I'm saying? And so Steve Young was explaining how powerful the Dallas Cowboys was, because, it was the New York Giants has won a Super Bowl, the Redskins has won one, but those teams weren't as dynamic as your Cowboys were. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he was like, yeah, playing against those teams is one thing, but a team that was so just as dynamic as you guys, the league wasn't ready for. Right. And so he said it made his transition into a quarterback. Making the playoffs was easy, you know what I'm saying? But going against you guys, it was very difficult, you know what I'm saying? So he was just talking about how Darren Woodson was not only a great safety, but he had the ability to disguise what he was going to do pre-snap. And back in those days, it wasn't a lot of pure progression what we see today. It was all about reading defense and understanding how you're going to try to disguise or try to find out how you're going to find a hole in the defense. So he was talking about how great Darren Woodson was, and he was trying to look at his mannerism to see, will he tip off, or was he going to blitz, or was he going to drop back in coverage and things of that nature. So, man, he was absolutely giving a lot of
props to the Cowboys. At the same time.
Man,
knock on some wood.
He was giving him some props. So, Darren Woodson, I believe, should be, in the Hall of Fame. So hopefully, you guys can tell Jerry, put in write a check or something like that in the next year or two, go and get the boy Darren in there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, ain't no amount of check that you can write, man, to get a boy inside. He's supposed to have been in there regardless of any political agenda. And then I get it, right? Woody will not talk ill will of this team. He talked glowingly of this team, and that's good, But neither here nor there. The Dallas Cowboys, well, boy, I tell you, man.
Somebody still talking about Luka down there in the chat, man.
Oh, I see. He went off 51 points on them, dog. Luka.
Hey,
Luka.
Luka was down there speaking in Slovenian, talking about, "Oh, I'm beating the brakes off of all y'all."
All of y'all line them up, lace them up, and
Oh, he
Luka
got
going
47 right now. He say it live
47.
and direct. Luka got 47. Is that true,
Let me turn
Jared?
my TV on. He playing right now. Oh,
Hey,
hey,
look, Jared say Luka out here putting on for the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? I know your boy down there. Who I saw that time in the on front row.
you, uh, D
Michael
Law or
Parsons.
Parsons,
Yeah,
yeah.
no Parson and CD Lamb at the game.
Lamb, yeah, yeah. Lamb, they be going off. They be doing their thing, man. It is what it is. Luka has scored 47 and haven't started into the fourth quarter yet. Yeah, against the Pelicans. Yeah, they should beat up on the Pelicans, man. They
No
should.
Zion.
No Zion at all, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. You know how it is. Basketball season, basketball flavor. Hey, we might have to do, like to say, play by play when the playoff hit. You know, that's when we bear some time because basketball. It's a long, long sport. It's a long sport.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of games.
Basketball is crazy, man. But
Yeah.
we still going through our wounds right now. We still looking at the wounds. You know how it is. You know how a dog be in the back, lay down behind a tree after they got through a good old fight. Got to go back there and lick his wounds. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
still licking wounds.
Yeah. The bottom line says, man, look, he sent Zion on the bus, bro.
Hey, Zion said he ain't coming back. Hey, Zion is in Portland right now. They said he hasn't talked to the team in 6 weeks about his ankle. So he been,
Was you happy about the Harden trade, man?
hey, you go to Philadelphia right now, bro, and do a Law Nation broadcast, man. Hey, look. You be on in Philly, boy.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, but it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I kind of, it's I gotta see them, because every now and then James look like he want to hoop, and then sometimes he don't be wanting to hoop. So I want to see how him and Embiid go do his thing.
Embiid, yeah. I mean, it's the only time gonna tell now, and
Yeah.
it is what it is as relates to basketball. Man, goodness, man. Boy, I can't look. When we was deep into basketball and pretty much in the '90s too, they couldn't stop us even when we was talking about basketball in the 2000s. You know how that thing go, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Love the hoop. You know what I'm saying? They don't know the wars we had. The battle scars out there.
Played more basketball than we played football. But that's a story of a different day. So, look, the free agent, I believe, when I did the research, is where the goal is at.
Okay.
The free agents.
Y'all got the money? You got the bread? Y'all got the
What
bread?
money? What money? How did the L.A. Rams got the money? They had the money? Cincinnati,
Hey, they got
had
them
the
draft picks, boy. They passed them draft picks out like it wasn't nothing.
Dog, they said F those draft picks, man. Let's get rid of them. So, how many free agents you guys got?
31, 31, 35.
Yeah, we got 22 of them.
Oh, well, you a lot better position than we are. You know what I'm saying? We in a terrible position, so it's looking hard out here, man. And you know how it is during the off season, and you try and see what are your draft picks, who are on your draft board, and you have free agents, then you have the money. And I think a lot of times people don't understand the pandemic really kind of shuffle some things up for like a lot of teams because they didn't know how the money was going to trickle down, and so a lot of guys came back on like 1-year deals, and for us, and so now they use that 1 year as a hey, look what I can do type of situation, and we tied up $27 million in Jimmy Garoppolo, and unfortunately, if we would let him go last year this summer, we could have saved 55 million. We would have had $55 million in free cap money this year.
Yeah,
So,
dog.
so unfortunately, because we kept Jimmy, we only have like 28 million if we are able to get a trade for him, and so they'll be off our books. So 28 million is good, but what we could have had was a really big cap and the possibility to not only re-sign some players, but then also pick up a big free agent. But unfortunately, they did what the media told them to do, is to keep Jimmy G, and now we in a worse situation, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh,
So
go hold on. I heard somebody say, where can you get that hoodie? Hold on, wait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Law Nation, baby.
Hey, man, y'all, hey, just click the description box at the bottom if you're on YouTube. Hit the button and go down the scroll feed, man, and check out what we got. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
Check it out. Hey, man. Man, what do you got behind you, though, man? What is that, man? What is that you got behind you, man?
You know what? But they don't know who our mama is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got a whole elephant, man. I was like, what is that? Just moving like a leg?
They don't.
I said, man, what is that? Some tissue, man, or some tapestry out like. Open up. Cause it kept moving. I was like, no, something finna get you, man.
No.
For y'all don't know, man, in the chat, man.
What's that?
The reason why it's an elephant behind me, man. My mama is a Delta, man. You know what I mean?
Man, don't you throw up the dynasty, man. What's going on?
Ain't a dynasty sign. Who she trying to be lying? What y'all know about Kanye?
Shout out to Kanye, man. Hey, man, that he really want Kim back, you know? You saw he gave her a truck with a bed full of roses and everything?
No, I ain't seen this.
Yeah, Kim, go ahead and get that that Kanye back. Shout out to Thomas. He said his sister-in-law is a Delta. Yeah, we got we got Deltas running in the family, man. Deltas all everywhere.
Facts.
You know,
Deltas. A whole bunch of that crimson and cream running around here, man.
All of it, man. Shout out to you. I love weed. That's his name. And then we got third cousin twice removed, Jared Thomas, man. He says the bottom line, but bus. We have to underwhelming and hurt. Zion is just hurt. He said Zion is just hurt. He's not a bust, you know. You talking basketball.
I mean, in football and basketball, the best what? The best ability.
No.
He is unavailable.
No, the best ability is availability.
It is availability. And he is not available. I think he played, out of 130-something games, he missed 137 games since he's been in the league and only played in 87. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a sad situation, but Zion ain't on the court, man. He just can't hoop.
Too much peanut butter, man. He got big, man. Sure, moving around. Looking like a tall Charles Barkley around his mouth.
Hey, he went down there to New Orleans and when them women were like, hey, baby, come over here. Come sit down and eat.
Man, you go down to New Orleans, dog. That's all they going to feed you. Hey, baby, you hungry? You hungry? I'm like, what'd you say?
Ooh, come over here to Cafe Du Monde and sit down and have a beignet on us. What do you need?
Dog, I had the best red beans and rice, and I still don't know the name of that a restaurant. I was on the strip little part, you know, and with a hand grenade, and I had to walk up these flight of stairs. It was the best red beans and rice. I don't know if it was because I was drunk or what, you know, but that red beans, I said, man, with a little sausage in there, man.
Hey, man, don't be talking about no meat, bro. You got me struggling over here, man.
No, I haven't had none since February the 7th.
I ain't had none neither because of you, bro. I'm over here struggling, man.
Dog, I smelled a chicken sandwich coming through Whataburger the other day. I said, man, that Whataburger, normally, you know, I don't even eat chicken like that, but, man, that chicken sandwich smelled good. But it's all good, man. It's all good.
Forget Whataburger. I'm mad at you, man, for last time. Hey, me and my other brother Kelly were down there visiting, man. Law took us to Whataburger, boy. We made 2 trips in like 3 hours to Whataburger, boy.
They ain't got no Whataburger in St. Louis?
No, we ain't got no Whataburger, man. I went to Waffle House and had the cook in Waffle House try to make me a Whataburger burger, and he still couldn't get it right. I need that secret sauce.
Yeah, what it is, bro. You missing out.
Hey.
Yo. But it is what it is. Shout out to you, Jeremy. Shout out to you, man. All right, so the Cowboys, we're in a pivotal situation in a pickle, not a pivotal, because we don't believe in free agency. big players. We believe in bottom shopping, bargain shopping,
The
dollar
last big
store,
player y'all
Dollar
got was
Tree.
Amari, wasn't it?
Huh? No, he
The
was a
last
draft.
Amari Cooper.
That was a draft. We gave up resources. We gave up draft picks for him.
Oh,
Yeah, we gave up
okay,
draft picks
okay,
for
okay.
him. Yeah, yeah. That was all draft. So we just don't believe in it, man. We just don't believe in it.
So what y'all looking for though? If you could take over the GM position for 48 hours, what would be your first two picks? If you could maneuver, you could look at the free agent list and look down and say, all right, I got $35 million in cap space right now. And you see the free agents out there. Who would you get? Who would you look for trying to get?
First and foremost, I believe in defense. So when I pull
Okay.
up that top, let me cheat a little bit. Let me pull up the top free agent list because I just believe this right here. I think Jaron Reed, he's a guy that's out there. You probably don't know him as much, or even your boy DJ. Is he free? He free agent,
Yeah.
right? DJ Reader.
Yeah, I know DJ Reader played for the Rams, right?
No. What's not? What's your boy? Big boy
Oh, you
DJ.
talking about DJ Jones?
DJ Jones, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I would look at it like this. Of course, we need help at offensive line play, but I'm looking at a boy that's going to be big inside that can help. And I got my list right here. I got to figure out a way to sign a big
Chandler
boy that's in the
Jones?
center. Huh?
Chandler Jones?
Let me see what his market value gonna be.
He up there now.
I'm finna pull it up now, bro. I'm finna pull
I
it
said
up.
you got 35 million, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
So, I mean,
shoot, yeah. If it was no money, then yeah, I pull it.
he'll be 32 in a couple of weeks. 14 million, 14 and a half, cap hit.
Let me see what his market value is. He's 31. Ooh, 14.5.
14.5.
3 year, $43 million. That will be his ending contract.
Yeah, on the back end.
On the back end. The craziest thing of it all is that I see some people say, nah, dog, no on Chandler Jones. But since he entered the league, nobody got more sacks than Chandler. He got a lot of sacks, fam. He got a lot of
right.
And
But you seem like you want Tyrann Mathieu though.
the Honey Badger. Hell yeah. Jesse Bates out there too, though. I think
But
Jesse's
the
a
Honey
little.
Badger from LSU, that close to home.
I know he wanted to play for the Cowboys the first wave.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he got a Super Bowl experience as well. So it'd be on your secondary. You got somebody who can help teach a young boy and and Tavon Diggs and Anthony Brown. Kind of can show them guys the ropes, show what they're going to need to take the next level.
Marcus Williams Younger for the Saints. Pull him up.
I remember him. That's the one who made that mistake in the playoff. Ain't gonna know about. Ain't never going. He's unforgettable. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me see what the chat say, man. How would you guys like Marcus Williams, safety, New Orleans Saints? He 25 years old versus the Honey Badger, who's 30. Let me see what y'all say. Jerry Jones might have a saying and things, but Will McClay called the shot. This is from Willie. I know you don't know the infrastructure, but Will McClay is a brother that is the quote-unquote GM responsibility, but without the title. He got the GM responsibility, but Jerry Jones is the guy that pulled the final. He the one. Will McClay is the guy that hold the gun. You hold the gun.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones is the one that pulled the trigger.
So you like player personnel, VP, or like?
Yeah, VP, Vice President of Operation.
Okay.
So he's the quote unquote, like how your infrastructure is. Do your GM makes all of the decisions, or is it Kyle Shanahan?
Well, they got built in their contract that all final decision is through Kyle Shanahan.
Right.
He got all final decisions, but he gives John Lynch the ability to go and look at situations and, kind of survey the land. But before he gives the stamp, it goes through Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan does not give, like, he just don't relinquish power. Kyle Shanahan is extremely stubborn, and he's really like line upon line, precept upon precept. So that's the guy that really makes all the decisions, with the Niners. It's Kyle Shanahan still.
Since Sean McVay got the ring, is he?
Ooh.
Let them. Oh, you calling from your cell phone or from your?
Nah, somebody,
I'm talking about. Are we live from your cell phone or your Mac?
Oh, we from the Mac.
Oh, okay.
You know how Mac is.
Now your screen went black, so I was wondering. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, the screen. You know how it is. The Mac,
you got it all tied into one. Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Got the.
Oh, no. You had to get into it. You get into it. It's all good. It's all good. As long as I'm not gonna say it. But since Kyle Shanahan watched Sean McVay win the Super Bowl, who's the better coach? Sean McVay or Kyle?
Sean McVay.
Huh?
Sean McVay. I'm gonna keep it gutter. I'm gonna keep it all the way above.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it all the way above.
Why? Tell him that is human nature. Huh?
He won the ring. I was telling somebody this on Twitter today. I say, look, we could have been beating the brakes off Sean McVay over the last 5 years.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Sean McVay can sit back and say, you got to call me daddy. I got the big joker. No matter what you try to do to me, no matter how bad you beat me, I made it to the finish line. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And unfortunately, it sucks, but it's just the truth. Sean McVay, you went to 2 Super Bowls, you won 1, you beat us to get there. Hey, you got to give that man credit when credit is due. He was able to outcoach us at the highest of levels and then go forth and win when the game needed to be won. So I'll give to Sean McVay. A lot of people didn't like that when I said it on my Twitter today, but I said, let them know, like, hey, bro, it is what it is. We play the standard for our teams are rings, period. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl or bust. We bust and he won. So we got to sit here and discuss and just give due where it's due.
I ain't going to argue with that, shoot. You got valid points. I ain't going to go back and forward with that,
Bean, man.
My guy Jay Lombardi says, how should I feel about Orlando Brown from Baltimore? Let me pull up Brown's
Brown good.
resume. I know he good. That boy
Brown good.
That boy good. Pull up his resume. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he got a decent contract too.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
you see this thing right here, boy.
Who y'all? Well, what's his name? The big boy coming back, ain't he?
Who? Tyron Smith?
Yeah, Tyron Smith.
This thing want to go black when I do that.
Yeah, I think your boy Tyron Smith coming back.
They got Orlando Brown. Wait a minute. I guess it's 2 Orlandos out there. Cause this one.
Oh, you talking?
This junior. This for the.
He say, look, you talking about you found his son, not his daddy.
She.
He said, "Well, Orlando at?"
Well, Orlando at, man. Oh my gosh, man. Somebody said we need new blood on the offensive line. I look at it like this, man. Offensive line play, and shout out to Orlando Brown. I don't have time to pull up all his stats or what have you. I just take your word for it, fam. If he's a good recipe for the Cowboys or what have you. The offensive line.
Yeah.
How many? Now, you guys had 3 people to make the Pro Bowl, right?
Yep.
How many people made All-Pro?
The greatest left tackle in the last 35 years. That's it. Just one All-Pro.
Trent.
He bad. He bad. Say something. Say something.
He cheater, man. Shoot, tell Trent to lean forward. that
And the
joker,
GOAT.
that dog get in that stance and wiggle his leg, dog, man. I
And
said that joker
no,
wiggle his legs,
no, he
man.
put his hand. He put his hand on his lap first. And once he put his hand on that lap, he
Illegal,
started
man. That joker,
he wiggled that leg.
do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. I said that joker cheating, man. Got my boy, you know, he was sitting there. He didn't get the benefit of the doubt because you know how it goes with him. You know, it's always
smoke weed every day.
You know, my guy Randy Gregory.
Hey,
he
Trent
said something,
Williams,
boom, he was jumping all over it, man.
he knew he had to try to get Trent, you know, on the jump because once Trent put his paws on you, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
Stanky
So, I
leg.
mean, it is what it is, but I think, you know, Trent been the go or whatnot, but we had 3 Pro Bowls, the center, the guard, and actually our guard is free agent too. So if y'all want our guard,
Who's your
you know
guard?
what I'm saying? Lincoln Thomason, you know, I'm just saying.
Dude, they got a dude named Kenyon Green that's in this draft, man. Yeah.
You cool with that? Using your first a first? Y'all got a first and a second?
We got late draft picks, man, and for right now, they saying that with the draft prospects right now, they feel, you know, and normally these scouts, man, they be wrong sometimes, but they feel like it's only 11 true first round draft picks in this draft.
I can see that.
Yeah, they saying it's only 11, so we picking with the 24th pick, which will then in return be hard to get those quality picks. So I look at it like, shoot, what's your boy Bill Belichick? Now I'm not saying that he's a good draft guru or what have you, but he's a good collector of draft picks for value. I'm looking at it like with the 24th pick, maybe we could trade back and get multiple picks in the second or something like that, and still scoop up a first round draft. Well, it's literally first round draft pick, but still pick up multiple. You know what I'm saying? And pick up multiple. Yeah. And that's just bettering your odds right there.
And also is adding depth. Like we got George Kittle, 5th round draft pick. You see what I'm saying?
I thought he was 4th. Kittle's 5th?
No, 5th round draft pick, George Kittle.
It still hurt. Go ahead.
6th round draft pick in Elijah Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? Our starting linebacker was a free agent. Like he didn't even get drafted. He's undrafted. Same thing with Tart. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys, the great player personnel department, like your scouts right now they need to be out there looking for the diamonds in the rough that will be in the 4th and 5th rounds. Because if you know you now have a top heavy where there's not great disparity as far as a first round draft grade compared to the 3rd round draft grade, like you said, I'll buy back. And, you know, and take my chances and try and say, okay, give me a couple 3rds and a couple 4ths, or even a couple 4ths and 5ths, and be able to find a diamond in the rough and just say, I'm going to put you in a specialized position and then just utilize your strength and also build depth. Because a lot of times, you know how injuries happen in the league. Injuries, you can't really run away from it. So you might as well have depth in those positions to be able to strengthen your team through the draft, you know, because I think that's what the Rams did. A lot of people don't understand is that the Rams were able to trade away a lot of first-round draft picks, but because they were very keen in on like their 4th and 5th and 6th round draft picks that they used on day 2 and day 3, they were still able to build a great team, you know.
Right.
Whereas, you know, those picks that wasn't high profile when it comes to names and things of that nature. So, yeah, man, it's always another way to do it, you know.
Yeah, I agree with that theory there. I do, man. To play the game. That's what it is. It's a game within the game. Like, for example, there are more, I believe there's a stat out there, that there are more Hall of Famers from the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round draft pick versus the ones, right? So,
yeah.
And that's because when you get drafted, you got a chip on your shoulder because you didn't go in the first, right? Now you're saying, I'm hungry, I'm in the 3rd round, and I'm beating everybody. Look, what round Cooper Kupp went in? You know what I'm saying? He sure wasn't the 1st round. And that developed hunger. That developed an appetite to say, hey, I got something to prove. Richard Sherman used that chip on his shoulder for a long time. The Tom Brady with 7 Super Bowl rings, he used that chip. AB, what round? 6, 7, 6th round,
yeah,
right?
out of Central Michigan, the small.
Central Michigan. So the game is, okay, cool. I got a first round draft pick. All right. But let me play this thing around, and let me see if I can get multiple draft picks. Like you just said,
especially when you say you have a coach, like even on the defensive side, like Dan Quinn. I remember you talking about how important it was that you saw Dan Quinn take the time out to go over technique, to go over space, to go over position, to go over how to be extremely skilled at your position. Like when you got those younger draft picks coming in, or not those draft picks that aren't as highly rated, getting that one-on-one coaching, I think that speaks volumes on what it really truly means to teach. I mean, because that's what a coach is, especially a position coach. You really are trying to teach. And that's what we have. What we consider ourselves in a defensive line. We have the best defensive line coach out there named Chris Cassari.
That's a nice name, man. Chris, man. Like a Chris part.
And so,
nice,
he has like I said, remember I told you a couple weeks ago, he uses the 10 to 12 personnel in the D line to really say, hey, we want to go for depth. We want to go for a line that knows their assignment. We're not going to teach. We want to teach like, I want you to be fast and reactionary. I don't want you overly thinking, you know what I mean? Because a lot of young guys mess up that way. Right. And when you got great coaches that are able to come in there and see you and tell you, this is our scheme, this is what we do, and say, hey, I'm going to try to make things as easy as possible so you get the opportunity to do what you do best and what got you to this point. You know what I mean? And then as you age into it, as far as your 3rd, 4th year, that's when we get to the minutia. But similar to how you guys were doing, what's the young boy name? Michael Parsons. Just off raw talent alone, we let you go do your thing in the first half of the year. But then after we just saw your natural ability was just greater than everybody else's out there on the field, now we can start teaching you a little bit more about the details as far as the mindset of the game to help you excel. So, like, I think that's what really great player personnel do, and they share the information with the position coaches, and that's how you really help develop a good team with depth.
Dog, boy. For a 49er fan, boy, you're cooking over there. You're cooking over there, man, about the Cowboys knowledge right there. And, hey, man, you brought up some brilliant points. Find what's best for said player and then build around that. And that's what I was telling a lot of people, man. People fail to realize, Parsons is good. I like Parsons. But if you can look at what he did with his rookie year and compare that to other rookies on the defensive side, man, the dude was way up there. Why not look at it and look into this draft and look into this free agent and say, hey, I'm going to make sure I get big boys in front. You remember big Tony Saragusa? Remember big Sam Adams? You remember that, that Ravens team? That's how Ray Lewis was able to fly around. Ray Lewis came into the league undersized middle linebacker, but can fly out to the ball, and when he hit you, owie, you know what I'm saying? That boy Killer Ray around his bug. So I really look at like Parsons, not like a Ray Lewis, not Ray. Nobody's Ray.
Yeah.
But I do look at Parsons with the eyesight and the mindset of Ray. But you need help up front. And I look at both particular playoff losses that we had. One being against the LA Rams. I can't stand them, right? Back in 2018. They ran through us. I believe the guy named C.J. Anderson is still running, Mr. Anderson. And then I look at your team, Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah.
Was running at will against our particular team. So if we had some help inside, and then we didn't even lay a finger on Jimmy Garoppolo. You know what I'm saying? Because Jimmy had the ball down, said, hey. And he just, he clammed that pocket and threw the ball, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. We got to have pressure inside.
And I think me personally, I love Ray Lewis, but I believe just from what I've seen from on tape of your boy, he is already more talented, like just natural ability. He already, to me, like I can't lie to kick, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, he already
say it again.
You know what I'm saying? I said
he's more
I
talented.
Can't lie to kick it.
What about your boy?
Oh,
your 52, Pat Willis.
I'm just saying, off of just natural ability at this moment in time, present day, I say, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think Mike got it. It's his first year. I gotta see what he do once they got tape on him and, for a couple of next year. But for right now, a raw linebacker coming into the league to do what he has done on a team that was very porous when it comes to defense the year before, and to be able to go on there and make hayway, because, like, I was watching him kill our zone. Like, he rushing in between the tackles, slicing through that joker and getting our dudes in the backfield. Like, I'm like, dang, he's so quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he gets through there.
He's extremely elusive as well. So, like, I can't, I'm gonna be objective. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give credit when credit is due. He got the juice. You see what I'm saying? But like you said, you want to make sure that he has those people in front of him to fortify that scheme or that wall around him, to make sure that he can have a long, not only a long career, but even more impactful career by making those in front of him even better. You know what I mean? So, because that's what Ray Lewis did. He had the capabilities to be a coach out there and be able to make those around him even greater. And I can see that your boy Michael has that in his DNA to be great like that. So, y'all in good hands. That's a great piece that y'all got.
So let me ask you this. It wasn't just Ray, right? It was also
Peter
by
Boulware.
the guy that had 139 sacks. You know what I'm saying? 39 forced fumbles, and his name. And he was. I'm talking about the meanest, the ugliest dude you can ever lay eyes on. Terrell Suggs, you remember him?
And T. Sizzles.
T. Sizzles, baby. That's got to be. That's the ugliest guy you could ever lay eyes on, man.
Hey,
but he was deadly, though. He was deadly.
Before him, they had Peter Boulware and Adelius Thomas.
Adelius, yeah.
Peter Boulware and Adelius Thomas were two bad boys, too. Yeah.
I thought Adelius, okay, he came before, but
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Those boys benefited. Let me see if I can show everybody. that's got to be. Look. Let me see if I can. Let me see.
You're super gremlin.
That joker. Let me fix him up a little bit. That's it, Terrell. T. Shields, I want somebody ugly and nasty like that to come inside. Bam! You know what I'm saying? Make the quarterback his baby. We need to match this up with the Dallas Cowboys and what they do out there on the field. Yeah, T. Sizzles. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I need a thumper, man. You know
we do to match up with Parsons, though. But let me ask you this, though. What you think would be better for the Cowboys? A big nasty down inside, because we got Jordan Davis's of the world. We got some big boys in this draft. Or do you prefer for the Cowboys to go get another linebacker that can just fly, chase, hit, talk some stuff, and be ugly, nasty like that right there? You know what I'm saying? What do you think the Cowboys should do?
I personally, ain't gonna lie, I've always liked the combination of two linebackers, because you mentioned Willis, but Navarro Ballman was a beast.
Navarro, yeah. Penn State,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, linebacker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Michael Parsons I think Micah will thrive with another linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Because even even looking at Kiki Van Der Way,
Vander Esch, Leighton Vander Esch, and we did have a dude named Keanu Neal, and his funny part is his nickname was Kiki, and I said I ain't gonna call him no Kiki, you know what I mean? Kiki, do you love me? All I think of is Kiki Shepard. Remember that?
Oh yeah, man.
But go ahead.
But yeah, I think just like what I've seen of your boy, I think him being with another linebacker, I think they'll just be. He can be more of a. They can be like. They can have some real swag out there. I'm just be honest with you. Like when the linebackers out there, what defense y'all run? Y'all still run or what y'all run?
Man,
Y'all run like a combo combination. Not really. Because y'all
it's
small,
different, man.
small, so y'all can't run a 3-4 because y'all don't have no big bellies in the middle.
Right,
Would you
right.
run four linemen, two linebackers?
We run 4. It's 4-3,
4-3.
but then it's like a hybrid a little bit. You know, we got Leo roll out of Randy Gregory, so it's a 4-3. It's 4-3 because we don't have no big nasty, man. We got one big nasty, Big Bo.
But your boy Quinn, he never ran 3-4, haven't he?
I think y'all help me out.
I would honestly I think a D tackle would probably do best for y'all. Like a big boy. Y'all need somebody like 315, 320, a real big dude, man.
I mean, we got that, but he's too young. He's young.
A dominating big force, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, who anybody out there on free agent list you think about, you know what I'm saying? Because even my boy is a small D tackle. I'm talking about y'all need like I
mean, we need a nasty, man.
Like a one of them back in the day, remember back in the day, the TV that went in the basement, the big back TV that would roll down.
The big back, the grandma TV shoe that you never move out. You just start putting stuff on it. You know, you like, man, I ain't finna. It's gonna be a stand now, dog, with the TV screen. You ain't moving that big thing up out of there. Let me see what big defensive line.
One of them big boys, you know.
B.J. Hill, he's a free agent, Cincinnati. Let me see who else, big boy. And, you know, B.J. Hill, he caught that interception against Pat Mahomes.
What about Danny Shelton? I mean, he in your division. Y'all got history with him. We know who he is already.
Danny Shelton. I'm looking
from New York Giants.
I don't know if he's free, but
he's an unrestricted free agent though.
Unrestricted, okay. I'm looking at this list, man.
Vincent Taylor is a good guy from Houston. He slept on, but he's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? And the guy out of anybody that leaving the Denver Broncos, I think they had their offense been kind of slow throughout the last couple of years, but they always had a good defense. You know what I'm saying? So it's some players that gonna be in their free agent list that willing to play for y'all and they can really do some things. But you know, I mean,
was I talking to you last week when we were talking about this? About the Aaron Donald?
Yeah, when I told you he top 5 and 2, 3, 4, 5 is not his.
You couldn't. Yeah. He look. As big as good as Aaron Donald is, he still needed that big boy right beside him, though. You know. And Ashawn Robinson was that guy. I remember. You know. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that Aaron Donald is only good because.
Yeah.
And I think some people were hearing that what they wanted to hear, and let me say that you just need sometimes. Look, Troy Aikman. Earlier on my live stream, I was saying look, it's not the fact that Dak Prescott. And I'm not pivoting. You're talking about the quarterback. Can't do it by himself. But I recall that most quarterbacks need help, right? So just like I said that, it's the same thing for the quarterback of the defense. He need help. You don't want to run the man dead by not getting big boys inside. And regardless, D-Law is here, DeMarcus Lawrence, and you got to pay Randy Gregory. Randy Gregory his market value is like $14 million. D-Law, if you cut him, you save $18 to $19 million.
Oh, what? Need some scissors?
You'll cut. So you will pay. So from the outside looking in, with no strings attached to the Cowboys.
I'm
You can't
cutting
stand
D-Law.
us. You will cut D-Law.
Yeah. I need money.
Would you cut? Since you need money, would you cut Amari Cooper too? $16 million.
Now you already know how I feel about Amari.
No. I'm asking you right now.
This is my aunt. Now you guys, y'all don't know this. Me and my brother, we talk on the side. We talk for years. I told him I never liked the Amari Cooper trade. I told him 2 years ago to let him go, and he was like, "Nah." I was just like, I just don't see. Even though he's talented, I'm not saying I don't think he doesn't bring to me personally. He ain't got no swag, man. Like you ain't.
I mean, where you trying to go with that? You swag win games? What you trying to say, man?
You can't have number 88 out there like the playmaker. He not only won games, but he brought a type of enthusiasm. He brought a nastiness to him. At times, I've always seen in the fourth quarter, your boy run 2 routes, and all of a sudden he got to go on the sideline, take a little knee. He got the little docile look on his face, and he come back in, and every now and then he get a little alligator orange across the middle. You know, y'all seen it. I know there's people out there in Cowboy land and seen it too. Because if I'm a bystander, I saw it. I know they didn't seen it. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, for that type of money, knowing the depth that you do have in that position, knowing that for me personally, I think y'all team would be better as a run first team. I would utilize that cap space to fortify my offensive line, bring me in some running back help, and say, hey guys, we're gonna use the 2 bring back Seti and keep your boy CD Lamb. Make sure I get my tight end where I need to be and say, hey, we can lose him, use that money in other positions, you know what I'm saying, and really have a mentality of going back to what made Zeke or the early Cowboys in like the mid 2015, 16, 17 year, what made them good was them being a dynamic running team. You know what I'm saying? Top 5 running team. And so I might have to utilize some of that money I got tied up in my wide receiver room because eventually I got to pay CD Lamb anyway. I don't want to be paying both of them boys $18 to $20 million. So might as well cut ties now, you know, in my opinion.
So earlier, you asked me if we had $35 million, what would we do? So if you cut, and now for your strategy, if you cut Amari Cooper, and we ain't talking about the spillover from dead money for the next year, but we're just talking about straight up cut, I think June 1st cut. If you cut without restructuring, if Amari Cooper is $16 million, I think D-Law is like 19. I think 16 plus 19 is what, 30, 35? Somebody quick math. Yeah, 16 plus 9. So, you mean to tell me that you would use that $35 million to do what?
Fortify my offensive line.
So you go find an offensive line in this free agency, right?
Yeah. I mean, for the next year and a half, I'm drafting an offensive lineman every year.
Okay. But you're picking up somebody in free agency for the offensive line too. Okay.
Because you need somebody, right?
And you trusting CD to be the number 1 receiver, or you taking that money and you paying Gallup or Cedric Wilson?
I got to bring one of them back. Not sure which one, but if I'm y'all, I'm bringing one of them back.
Which one? No. Which one? You see the tape. You watch me talk about.
I mean, you can't bring back Gallup. God dog, he hurt.
He hurt, but so you bring Cedric Wilson back by default.
I mean, I tell Gallup, like, bro, I know you was in contract year, but you got hurt the last 2 years in a row. I'm sorry, I can't sit here and give you no money right now because you ain't available.
Okay, so I'm using your analogy. Okay, so you go out there. Let me pull up this top free agent list.
I can give me a little free agent right.
Let me look at all the wide receivers. I think it'd be better if I go to Spot Rack. Hold on, let me go over here. Spot Rack. Let me go.
Because look,
keep talking. I'm pulling up the list right now. Hold on, keep talking. Go ahead.
You guys, to me, on outside looking in, y'all start running the ball consistently because you got too many toys. When you look on the outside and you see all them beautiful toys out there, you can't help but to want to go out there and play with them. So sometimes you got to protect yourself from yourself. Every man know this. Sometimes you need to put in internal boundaries to stop yourself from doing dumb stuff. So in order for you to start handicapping your boy Kellen Moore, because everybody seems to know that he doesn't have the experience needed in key situations to go back to butter, which is the running game, and take care of what it needs. Like, you got to do that. So for me, it's like, all right, if we're not going to be a power run team and to run the ball consistently and really be, because that's going to set the trenches. That's why I say use the money on the line and then go back and fortify your running back room, because now you are creating an identity. Yes, dude, can Dak throw? Yes. Is he worth $40-some million? Yes. Should we be using his arm strength? I understand, but right now we're trying to win. We need to set an identity on the offensive end. So therefore, I'm going to put my money on my line because I need to make sure they're good, because whether I'm passing or running, I need an offensive line. And then I got to make sure my running backs are what they need to be. I got Tony Pollard who's looking good, but he's not a 3-down back. I got Zeke who will be coming back from an injury, and then most people don't like him that much. And you don't know. I mean, come on, he ain't going to be taking the ball. Well, he ain't going to be having 15, 20 carries no more anyway. So I got to make sure I give me a little scat back or somebody to come in and change the pace, And so I'm going to tell my team we're going to be nasty.
Yeah. We're going to be nasty. All right, so let me pull up this list. Here you go right here so everybody can see. All right, so I feel what you're saying with your analogy there. So we cut Amari Cooper and we cut DeMarcus Lawrence. We got $35 million to play with. This is only speculation for the nation.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember Allen Robinson? Do you go get him?
Yeah. Allen Robinson from the Chicago Bears.
Chi-Town. Do you get him?
He look tall, look lanky.
Let me see what his market value is. Okay, we're gonna look at his market. Nah, dog.
I'm not paying him no heavy money though.
That's $16.3 million.
No,
right.
No.
No. Chris Godwin, would you go with him?
He hurt too.
He hurt, so you don't know what you're gonna expect. And he's looking at right around $15 million. Devontae Adams, do you go get him?
No, y'all, what the heck? Why cut Amari? You gonna spend more money trying to get them boys?
I'm just saying. I'm just going down the list, man. Don't shank me with the butter knife.
Hey, quit being greedy, man. You better
greedy. All right. You better shop on the cheap side of the menu. Huh? Hey, man, what you doing on the high side, dog? You got to go to where the oodles and noodles at.
You over here going to Ruth Chris, man. I need you to go over with Applebee's 2 for $25, bro. What you talking about?
Hey, man, I'm looking at all options. Maybe they want to come play for free,
I'm like, bro, you going upscale.
All right. Well, all right. Let me pull up the list again. Let me blow the list up. All right, so Will Fuller. You know of him?
He's speed. He fast.
He fast. He's 27 years of age. They don't even have his market value out here, but I can expect that it's going to be. He signed a 1-year deal for $10 million, so his market value should be right around 20. It should be around about $6 million, $5 million, $7 million, give or take.
Negotiable.
All right, so he's coming off of injury.
He said they related. Yeah, that's my brother.
All right, so you got T.Y. Hilton, man.
No.
He 32. Yeah, that's old, man. He signed up for $8 million. All right, so Juju. Do you do Juju?
How much he look for a contract? He got to show and prove, man. He been too injured he's been injury prone. If I'm Jerry Jones, I'm telling him he can sit down, have a coffee, and I can tell him about commercials because I can use his
marketing, his TikTok. You be like, look, dog, your TikTok. Look, dog, your TikTok gonna go off the chain, man.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, you know what I'm saying? No. If he asks for over $10 million, nah, bro, keep on pushing.
Let's see. His last year contract was $8 million, but this is the kicker. He had a $7 million signing bonus, so he's gonna at least demand about 10 or 11 million. I mean, if you look at Gallup market value, it's 13.
Okay, I'm gonna be straight. The honest truth about your boy
11
Amari
million, I meant to say.
See, Amari is not good in the GM office. That's y'all issue.
Like what? What you mean?
contract
Break
money.
that down. Break that down, then.
Hey, coach, there's some certain guarantees or incentives for your boy Amari Cooper. I need to make sure that those numbers don't get matched. We need to make sure we keep that on the low, as far as his targets and what he's going to accomplish here as a Dallas Cowboy. So I'm gonna need y'all to make sure that he don't reach some of these markers. And yeah. So
yeah,
you can tell if my tight end and my wide receiver got just around, close enough to the same amount of yardage and catches, and I'm a $19 million wide receiver, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? There's something going on behind closed doors that they don't want everybody to know. You know what I'm saying? So that's the God honest truth. I've heard people, some birdies talking, you know what I'm saying, about that situation, and mostly of it is about the numbers and money when it comes to Amari Cooper. That's why I think he was getting a little outspoken, because we all know he's a quiet gentleman, you know how he conduct himself.
Right.
But at a certain time, you got to speak up as a man when you start to play with your pockets. And everybody noticed a change in the Cowboys when it comes to the relationship between Dak Prescott and one Amari Cooper.
I feel you. Okay. Well, I don't know, man. This wide receiver situation, man. I just look at it like this, man. Just go ahead, dance with the lady you know, ride the horse you rode in on, because getting rid of Cooper, I seen this team be 3-5 without Amari Cooper, and with Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott, just lost. But then when they got Amari Cooper, bam, right? And I've seen this team didn't generate nothing in the Kansas City Chiefs game when Cooper wasn't there, nor CeeDee Lamb wasn't there because he got knocked out of the game. And I just don't think that Dak Prescott, I love Dak Prescott, by the way. This is not me hating on Dak Prescott, but I think that Dak Prescott need that number one receiver.
So what's the point of drafting a wide receiver in the top 15 picks? In the top 15, the first round draft. What's the purpose of that?
So what was you trying to say? What were you trying to paint the situation there?
Why would you draft as a GM a wide receiver in the first round in the top 15 picks?
Because he was the best player available with the 17th pick, Amari Cooper. It was nobody else that was available that was better than him. Now, one can argue that Justin Jefferson was there on the board in the second, right? Did he go to the second round, Justin? Oh, he was like last pick.
Who's better, Justin Jefferson or Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper.
Who's better?
What you about to say? You better say Jamar Chase, you know?
No. You said Amari Cooper is better than Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, Amari Cooper.
I need all y'all Cowboys in chat right now.
Y'all. So you try to look, dog.
Wait. I need y'all folks in the chat. I need to act y'all telling me y'all rather have Amari Cooper instead of Justin Jefferson. I just need to know. Y'all watch them every day, all day, twice on Sundays. So I may see some, but y'all prefer Amari Cooper over Justin Jefferson.
All right. And look, Bama fans, he's excluded. But, even Bama fans said Cope, D.P. Johnson, Cooper easily. Look, you can't equate that, Ryan, when you don't get targets. Dog, if you don't never ask her, can I have this dance, you don't know if she's going to say yeah or nay.
So you telling me.
I'm telling you, if Kellen Moore, and now Dak Prescott, I get it, right? He didn't target because Dak Prescott, he the one ultimately touches the ball. And he should have said, "Bull sugar, I'm going to this dude, Coop. We finna play some backyard football," right? But when you you seen the route combination that Coop ran?
And he can't get no targets. All the beautifulness you finna say about this wonderful route tree but can all the branches get touched?
No, Diggs
What's the
and
point of
comebacks.
having all?
Diggs,
So
Diggs,
you telling me, because this is what I'm telling you. I'm going back to Coop now.
button hooks.
All this sauce he got, and you telling me he can't sit there and say, "Hey, bro, I got people out here telling that willing to stand on that I'm top 5, and when it comes to this wide receiver, and y'all got me out here looking like top 15 because y'all don't want to throw me the ball. So now y'all got people questioning my talents and my ability, but I'm gonna sit back and sit here and not say nothing, and y'all continue to pass me by and not pass me the ball, and then you expect people to sit there and say I'm gonna rock with you? Well, cool.
Let me flip it on you. Let me flip it on you. Justin Jefferson or Debo? Go.
Why you gotta flip it on me?
I put it on you. You don't want to put that mess on me.
Time out. You got a passing quarterback in Kirk Cousins and a passing quarterback in Dak Prescott.
Oh, bull sugar, man. Oh, go ahead.
Whoa, let's keep it a buck. My quarterback don't even throw the ball. He's number 31st ranked passing attempts. 31st ranked in passing attempts, Brody. The boy in Minnesota, Kirk Cousins, and your boy Prescott, they throw the ball. They're more comparables, man. It's a more of a correct analogy when I'm doing them two than you talking about Debo and y'all, boy, because our team don't throw the rock like that. We're not a passing team.
My point exactly. So
but y'all supposed to be
hold. Linda, listen. Linda, listen. So what makes Debo Samuel valuable?
Because he do more than pass the ball. He's a yak king because he doesn't get the depth of targets that Jefferson or Amari Cooper gets. He's a person who can he averaged 10 yards of yak per game. So he's taking short passes and he's making breakout runs, and also he can run the ball as well. So he giving you 300 to 400 yard rushing the ball. And then he also giving you 1,200 yards receiving the ball with a quarterback who don't even throw deep. So this is what he do.
Keep going. So is that a scheme system or is that his skill of play?
At this moment,
how would you evaluate that if I never throw him the ball or if I never give him the opportunity? If he was getting 3 targets a game, where would you put Debo? 3 targets.
Watch this. When Debo touched the ball, everybody feels it. Because when he knocking the dude mouthpiece out, or when he going over there stiff arming somebody, and he's averaging, Brody, 9.1 yards after the catch. After the catch off short hitches, short like 8-yard slants and things of that nature, you can feel him on the field. So it's not just he's catching the ball. It's almost like when like I say, for instance, a Steph Curry shoots the 3. Yes, other players can make a 3 and that's cool, but when he does it, there's a way that he do it that galvanizes and energizes and bring a build up on the team. Like, we can't deny that. It's a mentality because he hitting linebackers and they falling down.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm saying. When Debo Samuels played against my Dallas Cowboys, hear me out. Your beloved quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, only attempted to throw the ball to Debo Samuels 3 times. I'm looking at the chart right here. 3 times. Right? If that was the case in a scenario all year, he would have put up pedestrian numbers. People would have been looking at Debo saying that he's trash. Because with those 3 attempts, yes, he had 30 yards, right? But we know, I know, you know, that he touched the ball more than 3 times.
Because he ran the ball.
Because they attempted to utilize his strength, which is playing in the backfield. He had 10 carries for 72 yards. Is that Debo or is that the coaching scheme?
That's Debo.
Bull sugar, man. If Debo played for the Cowboys, he would have only had 3 receptions.
I'm gonna call
They wouldn't have gave him the ball in the backfield.
I'm gonna call you by what your mama called you, boy. Hey, listen, Debo after week 10 only had 300-yard receptions. That's it.
Keep going.
So he wasn't even catching the ball as a receiver. His game was switched into almost like a god doggone wide back. You know what I'm saying? So because they knew Jimmy wasn't able to go out there and throw the ball consistently because that's the issue we had with Brandon Ayuk. You see what I'm saying? So like you got to realize if somebody on your team, because hey, Debo looked at Kyle Shanahan and say what? Hey, give me the ball.
Bro, you still ain't getting the look, Paul. Reba Paul said. Reba Paul wrote
the book of Romans. Paul. The Bible said,
Paul. No, Paul. That's Paul in the Bible. You know.
The New Testament, man. I can't help
No. I ain't said read Paul in the Bible, but read Paul in the chat. He's saying scheme and OC. So what I'm trying to say is, hear me out, Ryan.
You're gonna mess yourself up now. I play chess. You fall into my trap. So go.
No. You already. I already got you.
No, you don't. Go.
I got you.
No, you. Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay, watch. You finna mess up. I'm telling you, don't do it,
bro. What I'm saying? So you
go say
it. Wait a minute. Now wait a minute. So you trying to tell me? You trying to tell me that if Amari Cooper was in another scheme, he wouldn't have more attempts, more yards, more receptions, and would be viewed differently? That's all I'm saying. Put it like this. Guess how many yards CeeDee Lamb, our guy CeeDee Lamb, guess how many yards he averaged rushing the ball this year?
Probably like what? Probably like a 6'8", 6'18", something like that.
7.2 yards per carry.
Yeah,
CeeDee Lamb.
Whenever
sense. He got the ball, he whenever they put the ball in the backfield with him, it worked. Oh, excuse me. Guess how many yards average per toe that our backup running back average? 5.5 yards per toe.
You messing yourself up.
I'm not messing myself up. What I'm saying is that he'll be viewed upon differently if he was on another team. Put it like this. So you mean to tell me if Kyle Shanahan had CeeDee Lamb, he would have had one catch?
If Kyle Shanahan had Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, they both wouldn't see the ball that much. We don't pass the ball.
But bro, what I'm saying is that CeeDee Lamb, did you hear what I said?
I know he averaged 5.8 yards.
No, like 7.2 yards.
And I get that. But earlier I said, Brody, you get rid of Amari Cooper because your offensive coordinator is inept. He doesn't understand.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that was your checkmate. That was your checkmate saying that you get rid of him because of Kellen Moore. Man, yeah, I ain't finna get rid of. Look, I would tell my offensive coordinator, you use that weapon, not get rid of him.
Bruh, but if you guys are kicking and screaming and saying that he's not doing that, and I'm saying I see that he's not doing that. Sometimes you got to help people who cannot help themselves by removing certain toys. It's just like a kid. We got kids. Sometimes if you don't want to clean the doggone playroom up, you got to take away some of the toys that they have. So therefore, it makes your job easier. So then you are putting restrictions on your kid, but then at the same time, you're helping yourself not go crazy with the amount of trash you got to clean up. So therefore,
you know what? I ain't gonna even lie. That is a wonderful checkmate. You did get me on that debate. I would actually, I actually say you won. I actually say you won that debate, but it will be this right here: GM malpractice or GM suicide, and whoever the GM is for the Cowboys, they're just foolish. Like, dog. Let's do less with more. You got too many Ferraris, baby. You can only drive one at a time. Let's go trade the Ferrari in and let's go pull out the Honda. Let's get rid of Amari Cooper. We'll have more money and we'll pick up.
It's durable. You can get the Honda with the high specs on it. You can get the god doggone sports package on that Joker.
Nah, that doggone Echo. That Joker, I fooled around and rented the Echo out there in LA. That Joker struck it up the hill. I said, as soon as I get to the next enterprise, I'm calling the agency and telling them, hey, man, I'll pay the extra $30. Get me up out of this thing. Because I couldn't push the hill, right? The Trent Maker, I was in like, ah.
Hey, but I'm just saying, you got to realize that sometimes a great coach got to realize if he's not able to do what he needs to do to be successful in the offensive scheme that y'all in, it's similar to like a team that got too many, like say you got too many toys, so you got to modify, man. That's if you want to win. Now, if you want to be prideful and keep doing the same old thing over and over again with the same old CD, with the same old Coop, and the same old Seti or Gallup, then the same old Tony again, the same old Zeke again, the same old line again, and then y'all get these same results, y'all better not complain not one time if your results at the end of the year is the same. You got to do something different. This is what I'm telling Kyle Shanahan. Hey, bro, you got Jimmy Garoppolo. We're getting the same results over and over again. You got to do something different.
Well, let me answer this question because one of my moms deleted his question, though. Devon says, dude, Dak Prescott is just trash. It wasn't Kellen Moore. It was Dak. From the outside looking in, you don't like the Cowboys, so help me out.
Trash. That's disrespectful. I won't say Dak is trash, but
slide over a little bit. Let's slide over a little bit, man.
Oh, my bad.
One more time.
My bad.
Yeah, there you go. You good. It was just it looked like yeah. Get in between that elephant, the elephant leg, the ET, baby. Oh my God! But neither. No, you good. You good. It looked like you finna slide into my screen, dog. Like, come on over. You're like, wait.
Look, hey, you gotta be talking about Cowboys. You gotta talk about Cowboys. Somebody about to transform me, man.
but neither here nor there, man. Oh my gosh.
Always say Cooper's a great receiver. Don't get his already. No.
Like Coop in your system won't work, right?
Hell no.
He won't work. Okay, so I get it. So Coop
would be even more frustrated in my system because the routes that you guys talk about that he runs great, they don't even like that touchdown y'all caught on us. He'll get that play once every 4 games.
Right.
And like your boy said, if Kellen Moore is Kellen Moore, if he's trash or
no, he said Prescott is trash. I've got his name. But I guess you could say the comment again, but don't put trash Scott. But he said Prescott is trash. Kellen Moore's system works, basically.
I don't think Kellen Moore's system works because he's not committed to the run. If you run the ball, that has nothing to do with Dak Prescott.
Yeah. I mean,
because teams still know that Dak got an arm. Point blank period. No matter how people may think about him, he can still throw the ball. So at the end of the day, if you are putting your team in great down the distance by being consistent with the run game and just staying committed to it, I think you will allow Dak to you're minimizing you helping him out as well, because now he has to be more efficient in his opportunities. But I think it creates a mentality. That's what I'm talking about. It's about a mentality, a mindset, and identity. When this is your identity, man, you are able to make sure you go forth and do your thing the right way. You see what I'm saying? So, like, for me, as an outsider looking in, I'm looking like, bro, y'all just don't tote the rock enough.
Hold it down right quick. Hold on. Keep talking. Hold on.
Yeah. So, for you Cowboys, man, I need y'all to get in the chat room and help a brother out who don't watch y'all all the time. Would you guys rather throw the ball 35 times a game and be a high efficient offense as far as throwing the rock, or would you rather have a great a great running game where you may run the ball 30, 35 times a game, get an average 145, maybe 155 yards a game, but you guys tote the rock and y'all beat people to smithereens with like just real nasty, hard-nosed football? You know what I'm saying? So like when you guys are are playing against other teams outside the NFC East, you guys are able to establish the run. You are able to not only establish the run, but having a great run game will open up play action pass game. You know what I'm saying? So when those opportunities come to hit not a CD Lamb or somebody like that, you guys, the running game will be so successful that it will bring some swag even to the defense, because the defense will feed off that. You need, for me personally, the balance of it all. You know what I'm saying? But it's the trenches that you will get more respect from the other teams around the league, because we know that you guys are head and shoulders over the competition in your division. But it's about what are you going to establish when you go to these other divisions. I was talking to a lot the other day about the AFC and all these teams that we play in interconference are passing teams. They go throw the rock over and over. So you have a you have a shootout with Josh Allen. You go have a shootout with Pat Mahomes, a shootout with Burrow, a shootout with Herbert. You go be throwing, like, you guys are playing the same type of ball game. But when you are able to say, hey, we go be a team that go establish the run and be a running team and play off and with a great play action, I think you guys will be better as a football team, because that what makes the NFC the NFC. It's that gritty, it's that nasty, it's that hard-nosed, blue-collar way of doing things. I digress.
So what was the the starting point of that conversation? You were saying that
let him go, Amari go.
Oh, let him go.
Establish your offensive line, because you got older people. You want to make sure you get a great offensive line. You want to have a good backup for Zeke. So even to keep Tony Pollard, but I'll go get somebody else. So if Zeke ain't looking right coming in this offseason, you say, hey, bro.
Contract year for Tony, man, and we'll see what he's going to bring to the table. Also,
hold on. He said check on your boys. Who?
Huh?
Oh, no, I was looking at the comment.
I don't know, Henry. Appreciate you, man. He said, "Lord, check on your boys coming." I don't know, man. That thing moving fast over there. So, all right. So I get you. On that. I didn't really see any wide receivers in this free agency. Like I like Christian Kirk. I like him. I don't know if you know him. Played for the Arizona Cardinals.
I know he got burners.
He got burners.
Time.
Oh yeah. So
deep
you
ball.
know, deep ball.
I know him too well.
I'm looking for a shifty guy. I like the Deontay Harris. I know for the Saints. Number one, so, you know.
Watch this. I got you.
But he hit a DUI though. We'll go ahead.
Propose this. What if you get a Njoku? Take that money and get a better tight end. Run a 2 tight end set. Slow it down. More, you know what I'm saying? Instead of having 3 wide all the time, use more 2 tight end personnel, running the ball, and then using the hash marks with your tight end to establish more of a passing game for Dak. Because you see he can be proficient when he passes to the tight ends. Keep CD Lamb, keep your other opposing wide receivers. Instead of having a 3rd ride out, have another tight end and establish more so of a 2 tight end system, which can kind of help you not only throw the ball, but then at the same time, you still have your deep threats, but you can establish a running game. I'm freestyling, but how you feel about that then?
I do like David and Njoku. I do like him. I think that he would work wonders. O.J. Howard. I ain't going to say Evan Ingram's, but in this system, he probably, even though he's allergic to catching the ball, the threat of him running in the middle of the field, you got to respect that, right? So when you do play that quarters defense, they're going to hold those boys up high a little bit longer. So, yeah, I feel you, man. That would, and then a taller target, a quarterback best friend will always be a tight end, and of course a good offensive line and a running back. But number one, the tight end, and that's a good idea. Shoot, pick up the phone, GM, call David Njoku. O.J. Howard would be nice, yes, Caesar, yeah.
Hey, sit him down for a cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? And because to me, that would do your team better, because then you're talking about the edges. When you're running the ball, you got more depth on the offensive line, because you can help out your offensive line. You can strengthen them. You know what I'm saying?
Look what Jay Lombardi said. He said both Ingram and Ebron got hands full of butter, baby. That parquet.
Hey, that's why I say Njoku. You know what I'm saying?
Njoku got them hands, bro.
Them hands, and you you get a blocker too, man. Get you a good blocking tight end along with the passing tight end, the pass catching tight end, man. Kill those seams. You can still use the speed of CD Lamb on the outskirts. Get your Christian Kirk. Pick him up on a little 2-year deal to bring that depth. You know what I'm saying? The depth of target, so you can stretch the keep the corner, keep the safeties back.
I like where you're thinking, man. You order something, you know. You own something. Now we still need to fix that offensive line, but you own
but
something.
But you're taking that extra money though.
You extra money and get you a veteran offensive lineman.
Yeah. And you cut Law. Remember, you
all right. So talk about the defense. No, you make a good Cowboys host, man. Talk about this defense, then. Oh God, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? But I already told what to do on the D end, you know what I'm saying? Like, establish the defensive tackle, get you some pork bellies, you know, somebody who go down there and get free meals at the steakhouse there. I wouldn't pick up nobody who's under 315. You know what I'm saying? If you're under 315, you can't be on my team. You know, as far as your D tackles, get you some big boys to hold the line together. Another year with Kevin Joseph and your boy Tavon Diggs, I think they'll be better when it comes to like wide receiver, cornerbacks and things of that nature. But you draft a linebacker, you draft an extra safety. You know what I'm saying? How many draft picks y'all got this year?
I think we got 7 or so.
7?
Yeah.
2 offensive linemen. That you got 5. Draft 2 offensive linemen. Draft a running back late in like the 6th round draft pick, and then use the other 4 picks, all of them defensive end.
All on end or just on defensive lineman? Defensive lineman.
Defensive lineman. So use your first. Pick which one between the offensive line and defensive tackle. That defensive line. With the tackle.
Reassure the trenches. The game is won.
That's what.
But would you bring back Randy Gregory? You said use some of that money because I think his market value is right at 14-15 million too. You know, so
that's a lot of money, man. It's some people who are willing to go play in Big D just for the fame of it. You know what I'm saying? So
let me see who we got here. You got. Von Miller, that's a long tooth, and he's from Dallas area, but he's 33.
But he done won the Super Bowl. He probably ready to chill.
You got Jadeveon Clowney.
He long in the tooth too.
Harold Landry, he's 26. From the Tennessee. Yeah. You got Emmanuel Ogba.
Landry good though, bro. He wants money. He good.
Yeah, he want that paper. Look, I tell people all the time, at least got to get that first big bag, and then
he up for his first contract. You got to look for people who are a little bit older who got some money. You know what I'm saying?
Justin Houston, that joker, old dog, 33. Him and Marvin Ingram, remember him? KC.
Yeah. Them old heads.
Old heads right there, boy. Let me see if I can pull it up on this thing right here. Hold on. Yeah, because that's some long teeth right there, baby. That teeth long, man. Let me go. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up on here. All right, so I go here and I go defense. I'll go edge guys. Bam. Yeah, Von Miller, Chandler Jones.
Oh, somebody said, what about Dante Flower?
Oh. Did they release him too? Atlanta? Okay, he's 27. That's right up the alley right there. Let's see what they got from him. Yeah. They don't have his market value.
Flower, he good, but he keep on like.
Let me see what he got. I'm pulling it up
now. He keep on.
Yeah,
he weird, man.
He 4.5 sacks last season. His best year was 2019. He had 11.5. And that's a long way from here.
But see, that's the end too, man. Like,
and supposed to get there, right?
Yeah,
edge
but
rushers, yeah.
y'all should already have somebody cooking. You know what I'm saying? A young blood, young whippersnapper coming through there, ready to cause happening, waiting on his opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
He's just waiting on Lawrence to get hurt or Gregory to get hurt so he can get his chance to shine. You know what I mean? Like
that was Randy Gregory.
Cause Gregory been there for some years, right?
Yeah, he been there for some weird years, man.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully by now somebody would have already started like, hey, I've been watching. I've been learning. This the year I need to break out. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you got to make somebody say, hey, step up. It's your time. You see what I'm saying? So And I think just like I said, or spending the money, spend it, or say you let go Gregory and pick up Landry. Be like, all right, I'll let Gregory walk, but I'm gonna get this big pork belly eating dude from Tennessee in my middle. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Emmanuel, he may be the one. Emmanuel Agba. He had
How
10.
about good too?
Yeah, Agba. He might be the one though. He had 9 sacks last season. 9 sacks the season before that. That's consistency. And then 5.5. And that's all we do. But dog, Drew Rosenhaus is his agent, so you ain't gonna get him cheap. Although
Oh,
his
no.
market value, Drew Rosenhaus gonna want the bank,
You said,
baby.
hey, run me that bank.
Run me that bank, yeah. He gonna try to hit Dallas Cowboys for all they worth, but he
Slap
got 10
all
more.
in the back of his head, boy.
Yeah. So Emmanuel look like he'll work because he's only 28, 6 years in the league. Man, I wouldn't mind to have Emmanuel because my thing is, what I don't want the Cowboys to do is to look at Parsons and say, all right, we're going to only dedicate you to the edge. That's like, cutting his legs out from under his feet because now you paint him into a corner, although I believe he can play on the edge primarily, right?
But you can still, this is all right,
Let me
you
look at
let go
those big
Gregory,
boys. Go ahead.
but you can use your boy Parson. You, like I said, you ain't gonna use him all the time. But in certain situations, you gotta let him pin his ear back. So what you losing out of Gregory at times, you can go forth and in known passing situations, put him in the game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, hey, bro, go on and get in there, attack him. You know what I mean? To drop your safety down, let him be a robber. You know what I'm saying? And then just utilize Parson at his strengths. Bring in another DN that's not
Right.
extremely high, but you got to change the dynamics of the defense when it comes to just, the trenches, you know what I mean? And having a great team against the pass, not the pass, but y'all always been good against the pass, but against the run,
Right.
you know what I mean? So,
That's what I want. I want that Jaron Reed, man. A big boy, man.
but look,
Yeah.
cut your costs. Hey, I remember I told you a while ago to cut him anyway, but that's another story for neither here or there.
Yeah.
Because you gotta listen to Bill Belichick, bro. What Bill say? Hey, after you gave me your best years, what he do?
You gone, bro. You gone. Sayonara. No, he trying to trade you first. He trying to look for offers. And
Hey,
then he know to find fillers. Yep.
if I only find fillers with your boy, I'm like, all right, look, if you got rid of what's his name last year, Jalen.
But yeah, they eating. Because of that, they eating $9.2 million of dead money. That's a healthy.
That's why when you keep people who you shouldn't have kept, you gotta let them go.
You should have been like after that one good year. My guy Bill Belichick would have been trading.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have been trading. He would be like, "Hey, we got Jalen. We got Jalen, who's unbelievable, man. Reconstructed
Hey.
foot,
Hey, I heard. Look, I know everybody ain't Bill Belichick.
Nah, everybody ain't him. Yeah.
But it would be wise for you to look at somebody who uses a system or a scheme that has worked, and you take some of it and you implement it on your team. I'm not saying you gotta take all of it, but some of the keys that they have done, you take it and you use it. Like, ain't nothing wrong. It's a copycat league. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a copycat league. So,
man, you know what they're gonna do, man. Everybody looking at the LA Rams, they're looking at it like this, like, man, shoot. LA Rams went and bought that Super Bowl. I don't know if we're going to try to do it, but we're going to try to do it. We're trying to get it,
hey.
Some teams going to do that. I don't think the Cowboys would do it because we got strong constraints with our guy, John Stephen Jones. He ain't about that life. No.
Hey, like I said, sometimes you got to get rid of a couple players to get some more players. You know what I'm saying?
Now, that he will do. He will cut some players, though.
Hey,
he
look,
will at least.
get the blade out. You cut some players. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing is this. You trying to establish a deeper identity that will not last, but to go to the next level. and it may not look good or it may not look like the normal way of doing things, but I mean, what you got to lose? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta switch it up and try something different. Then you gotta trust in your coaches again. Trust in your boy Dan Quinn. Hey, if I let this guy go, can you coach up this boy over here to go and do maybe if it's not 11 to 12 sacks, but can he get
Now, that's what I'm saying. Like when you say, okay, I'm a team and I'm gonna build through the draft, well, dog, you better have a strong coach that can sit there and develop those guys and implement their particular philosophy and scheme and system to be, the young guys that can do it. And that's why I believe the young Michael Parsons. That's why he said, hey, if it wasn't for Quinn, I don't think that Parsons would have been the same if it was another defensive coordinator. It's just my thoughts.
Yeah. So like I said, I tell Quinn, you came back, make your money, coach up some of these rookies or, these couple, these veteran free agents who were good on some teams, but if they were wishing, if I only was in the right scheme, if I only had a defensive coach that believed in me and could put me in the position, I know I got more talent in me. You know what I'm saying? So you utilize that and you take that and you make a better squad, No
doubt. Scheme do matter. That's what Jay Lombardi said. So, hey, man, we could talk all day until the sunlight come up, man, talking about the Cowboys and your 49ers. And I like the fact that, dude, you was right on the money with all of these topics here. And you won that first debate, with Amari Cooper, only by default. Because if it was any other coordinator, I would be like, man, you what was my button at, man? I would have been literally saying, where my button at? Come on, get around here.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
I would have been saying, dog, no way, man. But that's crazy, though. That's crazy to get rid of a player to satisfy your offensive coordinator because he don't know how to use it. Meaning, hear me out, we gonna take the Ferrari or the, you know what I'm saying? Let me name another one. Aston Martin. We're gonna take that away from you and give you a Honda Accord, not the Civic at least. We give you a Honda Accord because you keep scraping the doggone Ferrari.
Yeah.
We give you the Honda Accord.
Now,
so
the maintenance on that Joker, boy. You know how much for an oil change for a Ferrari? That's $35,000, bro.
How much again? Come again?
You know what?
Oil change, dog. Shoot. Man, for those, this is what we're going to do, though.
That's too much money.
That's too much money. But for those who donated and those who joined the membership, got a giveaway. We're going to, because I've been saying this, of course, they've been talking about, Dak Prescott and Romo. They can't talk about this one. You know what I'm saying? This is a classic. This is a vintage. And I guess, what I'm going to have to do is, since you're a 49er fan, we're going to have to figure out a way so when we do giveaways and when we do this show once a week or so, to have some 49ers merch to be given away, But they don't sell none of that 49er stuff right here in Dallas, so you got to get it over there where you at.
But, hey, man, hold that up one more time.
Hold up. Boy, you got me.
Whoa. Huh? Hold it up a little bit. It's a number on that? What number that? I need y'all in the chat to put the 12s in there, man. Y'all got to represent when your boy come on there, man. Hold on. I ain't the Cowboy fan, but y'all got to put the 12s in there, man. What the 12s at the chat line, man? What the 12s that y'all see Roger?
Yeah.
Y'all supposed to put the 12s in there, man. Where y'all at?
Yeah.
Y'all supposed to be lit around here, boy. Y'all saw the 12s. Y'all supposed to win over
12s. There go 12s, baby. Get them, baby.
On. Look. Y'all don't rock. Look, they don't rock with Starback or something. What's wrong with
you? They foolish. They don't rock with this. I'll do a whole episode of me holding this thing up.
Somebody throwing up the 8. Y'all don't rock with Roger.
Hail Mary.
Okay.
Run with me. Hail Mary.
Y'all ain't got Starback back. Hey, look. Y'all don't got Starback back.
Now somebody said they rock with 8.
Hey, before there was an 8, it was a 12. It was the 12s, and we ain't talking about the police.
The 12s, dog. We ain't talking about the po-pos. But I'm going to tell y'all, though, being 100 with all my Cowboy fans, 8 is still my guy though. And it's better than your 8. You know, my 8 better than your 8.
How many MVPs Troy?
Oh man, look, he always go with the MVPs. You know,
who was voted top 100 player?
Wait a minute. So are you really saying? Look, my
Troy, by the players.
Which 8 is better? Which 8 is better?
By the players. Who the players who played against both of your players, my player and your player, they voted my 8 was better than your 8. I don't have nothing else to say.
You know, so you try to say that your 8 is better than my 8.
I'm not trying to say it has been written.
By your people?
No, by the people who played in the National Football League and who are in Canton with the HOF jerseys. They had a greatest 100 players in National Football history. They voted my 8 higher than your 8.
My 8 is more savage than your 8.
Okay, look.
Look, my 8. Look what my 8 did to your 8, dog. Look.
Hey,
Look, no hugs, no kisses, baby. No hugs and no kisses. And you probably look at the screen, but no hugs, no kisses, bro. Look at the stiffy. He's like, nah, don't touch me with that. See, people fail to realize. See, everything is lovey-dovey now, you know. Everything is all cool now, you know. But back then, it was war, you know.
My 8.
You got no rebuttal to that. You got no rebuttal.
I just heard you say, you telling me as a quarterback, you are your rabbited mind if you think Troy Aikman was a better quarterback than Steve Young. Man, you better quit smoking that stuff they got in Cowboys.
You see what your quarterback do this to my quarterback? No.
He's talking about pure quarterbacking. Because now, look, we just talking about quarterbacking, literally just the position itself. Man, bro. You know for sure. Steve Young is the highest rated. Boy, he was the highest rated quarterback out there till Aaron Rodgers came through.
Yeah, he was. Now that he could do, because I believe what threw everybody off, he was a lefty.
What the fuck? I'm
gonna tell Mama that. Mama, he over here cousin.
Hey, I said, what the fuck? I said, fuck.
Oh my goodness, man.
Number 8. All I gotta say is this: all the players who play against Aikman and Young said Young. That's why y'all go. How you gonna argue with that?
Come on, man.
How you gonna argue? It's just like somebody saying LeBron or Jordan, and everybody who play against LeBron and Jordan say Jordan. But then we say, well, no. Look at the numbers. Look at the stats. Look how many finals appearances. Okay, I give you all that. But what does the players say who went in the gridiron and played against them? Who do they say?
Let me tell you.
Does that matter?
This is what I'm gonna say. Your 8 was dynamic because he was a dual threat, and he was accurate. You know, he was accurate. He was one of the most accurate guys out there, throwing the ball around, and concussions finally caught up with him, just like concussion caught up with my guy. And my guy was more of a guy that was in a unique system, with beautiful system that worked for us. And like I said, coming on the show in the previous show, and look, somebody said 3 Super Bowls, period. I'm not finna go back and forth there because your quarterback got 2 Super Bowls or whatever.
No, he got 4. Steve Young got 3 Super Bowls too. What are you talking about?
I thought he had 2, so he got the full 3.
He was in there in 88. He was there, and he was there in 87. He was there in 89. And he was there in 95.
Okay, but he won one, right? You know, I ain't finna go back and forth with you with that.
He played in the games also because Joe Montana did get hurt in 89 as well. So I mean, if we want to,
okay. So you really gonna go? He came in, you know. He came in.
Hey.
Well, since you're a 49er aficionado, how many yards he threw in that Super Bowl game? How many TD? He's practice squad.
I'm just saying, look. He played.
No.
He was scout team out there, bro. He was out there helping. He was assisting. You know
Water, you got a slushy. He can give slushy. Don't dump the Gatorade now. Let me hold it for you.
Hey,
but
don't you dare compare my boy Young to Carson Wentz. Whoever said that, don't you dare say that blasphemous statement.
Look. As much as I can't stand Steve Young, I think, and I can't stand Carson Wentz because everybody. Look, that was the comparisons of all comparisons between. Look, literally every time I went live one year, it was always, man, Carson Wentz is better than Dak. Carson Wentz is better than Dak. And we had a guy named Lloyd Brunson. He would talk Carson Wentz better than Dak. Carson Wentz, he had numbers and stats, and he was the only guy that didn't get the MVP, but got recommendation that he would have been MVP. That everybody said that he was an MVP. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's crazy, but Steve Young and my boy Troy Aikman were good guys, man. They both like each other.
He definitely had no Emmitt Smith to hand the ball off to.
No! Don't you do that.
He ain't had no
No.
You can't amass 18,000 yards by sitting there in pass blocking, god dog it. You got to get the ball in your hands.
These two quarterbacks right here was everything in the 90s, and look how they hold it in hand. but my 8 is still better than your 8.
All right, bro.
In my
opinion.
opinion.
Yeah.
But, well, my 8 is a better announcer and radio guy, what have you, TV guy.
That's fine. He decent on TV. My guy, look, my guy on TV too, but my guy hit the gritty. He hit the gritty out there. Like,
oh yeah.
Like my boy got swag though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You do got a little swag to him, man.
Yeah, sure. I wish Steve Young could know he had to face 8 in the box all day, every day, because you had this spectacular line and Daryl Johnson and all these people, Jay Novacek blocking, and you had, the massive line that y'all had. I mean, good Lord, I got to pass against
Ricky Waters, and before, of course, this is when Montana was there. Roger Craig and all of those boys.
That made Emmitt Smith.
Facts, but Roger Craig was before his time, though. He was Marshall Faulk before Marshall Faulk.
Was he running the ball, catching the ball?
I mean, he was catching. He was doing.
He only had 700-yard rushing. He has another 700-yard receiving. Roger Craig was a pass.
He was Marshall Faulk before Marshall Faulk.
So they ain't got nothing. So that's the.
No, I'm talking about he was unique, man. He was unique.
Oh, okay.
All I'm saying for Bill Walsh or what was it, Bill Walsh or George C. Whatever system it was at the time, it was good. It was good, for those guys. I mean, shout out to you. Look, one thing I can say. Because we was on our way out about 2 hours ago. But one thing I can say, let's see how we talk about this 49ers. See, the 49ers blood and the Cowboys blood, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I can say, it was a pure, true competition when we played each other. And my Cowboys surprised the bejesus out of your 49ers because y'all didn't see us coming.
No, but y'all didn't see yourselves coming, man. Come on. You knew that.
Right. What I'm saying, that's why I brought up that point,
Yeah, that's true. I give y'all that. Y'all,
We the best team in the league before all of this stuff got tainted with all of the influences with politicians and political warfare and all of that other crap. And to me personally, although the Steelers got a one-up on us, we still, look, can we agree on this? We better than the Steelers. You saying no?
Bro, they got 6 rings, man.
So,
Patriots.
So you putting the Patriots. So you conceding to the Patriots and the Steelers?
You know how sad this sound, bro? How we had 5 way before them, and over the last 25 years, I done seen people just pass up. I'm just sitting there over here on the sideline, like, is this really happening? One Super Bowl, they tie us. 2 Super Bowl, they pass us. Then New England, 1, 2. I'm like
3 until the 4.
I'm like, what are you sick, bro. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about no NFC. Like, this is sickening. What we just discussed in our history, this is sad, bro. We need rings.
I know. So it's 27 years and counting for us, and it's 28 years. It's 28 years and folded up. One thing I can say, at least, the 49ers fold up.
Man, we fold up like a Dollar Tree wallet, bro.
That Dollar Tree wallet, you put like $3-4 in that thing. And I said, I can't move no more. I'm too.
Hey, when you right, bro. I ain't gonna. I can't.
Yeah, but I refuse to give credit to the Steelers and the Patriots though. But shout out to them though. They got one more ring than us.
Hey, I gotta give respect to the person who can send a picture of their latest Super Bowl ring on the cell phone. Like, bruh, I can't do that. I'm mad. I'm jealous. We been here been out for 15 years. We still can't send each other god doggone me my team win the Super Bowl, bro. This sucks.
Look, man. I feel you want to waddle in your misery, but it sucks for Cowboy fans. But it got a quadruple suck for y'all, man, because y'all made it to the dance, and you took her home and everything. You turn the light on. You're like, oh. It's my sister. I can't do anything with it.
No, I took her home and you heard her knock at the door.
FBI, open up!
No, it was like, hey, Unflow's here. How you doing? Hi, I'm Unflow. What's up?
Oh, oh my gosh, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how that would feel, man, to get all the way up there to lose. Oh my gosh, to be sitting there all year. I know you know the feeling. I ain't trying to rub it in on you, but that's what Cincinnati going through right now, right? They be like, man, wait next year, man. At least we made it to the Super Bowl. I bet you tell everybody, man, at least we made it to the Super Bowl, man. It's terrible, man.
Terrible, boy. You know, and I tell people, man, even on man, look, Steve Young said it today on the interview. He said, it's Super Bowl bust. That's the type of pedigree we have here. Right. It's like one of them kids who went to those parents grew up in the Ivy League and they went to like Yale, Columbia.
Right.
And then like you go somewhere like Hofstra, like they go. If you go to a ordinary college, they're like, that's okay, but this is the standard here, man. So
okay. Man, tell everybody, man, where they can find you at, man, and follow your content.
What up, though, man? It's your boy. As I say down there, I'm Twin Maker, man. You can follow me at Twin Empire, man. Twin Empire. Check me out, man. That's how I do. I just started my channel maybe last week or whatnot, man. I'm gonna hop on here on the YouTube space, and just share my thoughts with you guys, man. Whether it be on the football, the gridiron, or the basketball court, or life in general, man. I just like to kick back and talk it, and when I put these kids to bed, this is my long time to chill out, you know what I'm saying? Finally got the schedule. So I just like to sit back and talk shop, you know what I'm saying? And just, what I'm saying?
Look, I just posted a link to your page. And if y'all can subscribe, because I see 5 subscribers, and I think I subscribed to you twice with both of my 2 channels. So if y'all can go, come on, man, look. I'm gonna look at your page again, man.
Man,
before we leave, we need to get 10 subscribers, man. We need 10 people, man.
I'm bruh man. Hey, I'm bruh man on the 5th floor. All 5, baby. Like I Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, all right. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got to see 6 subscribers now. I'm gonna keep refreshing. We ain't gonna leave until we see 10 of them, baby.
Let me to the east side.
Pin your comment, man. Pin it to the top.
10-bedroom apartment, baby.
Got 10 on it. And that doesn't mean you're going to win 10 Super Bowls, by the way. If y'all do, man, we got to tell everybody, unsubscribe. Oh, my gosh, man.
Hey, I would say this, though, as my last comment. I truly believe.
We got 9 subscribers. Go ahead.
Oh, that's what's up. In the next 5 years, I would hope that either Dak or Trey Lance gotta take over the NFC. It's wide open for our team. It's up to our general manager, our owners, and our coaches to really use this time that we have in the NFC to put down our foot. Like if we could take this back in the 90s, but with my team winning more Super Bowls, y'all may get one out of it. I'm cool with that, but us winning the majority. But it's time for the Cowboys and the Niners to bring back this rivalry, the red versus blue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Cowboys versus the Niners, you know what I'm saying? The 8 versus the 8, the 88 versus 80, you know what I'm saying? Like really bring that back, man, that mystique, that aura, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That fandom that we bring, that swag that we bring, the history that we bring, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that needs to be back in modern day. These kids need to see a TikTok and a meme of us winning the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying, and having a real parade, because that little parade we saw out there in LA was a sham.
Right.
That was a sham.
Right. A sham. It was a sham. There were more people in the parade and then watching the parade. Like, well, what's going on there? You know. Oh my gosh, man. This is unbelievable, man. You got You got 18 up in that mug, man. Look, one more for Debo, man. One more for Debo. Somebody subscribe to Twin Empire. I mean, you got some good content out there. You uploaded Reggie Jackson. What is that? And Terrence, man.
Man, you know I like basketball, man. You know I'm a hooper, man.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Know, man. So Reggie Jackson, Terrence, man, were players who played for the Clippers, man. I came over and lined up the Warriors the other night, man. They beat the brakes off of them, man. So, you know, they lined them up pretty good. So I was trying to use the analogy Clippers and clip, you know, the Harry thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? So
okay. So that was good. You know, you got the Oh my God, man! He crazy as hell, man.
Yeah, man. So I try to, you know, put my little swag on there, my little style. You know how it is.
Yeah, you know, that's crazy as all get out, man. Let me see if I can do this one little thing right here. I gotta show people this with. Come on, get over there. Hold on.
I ain't 9 again. Oh yeah. I'm accepting all shows.
Man, dude, man. Y'all, look, do me one favor. Don't say bang, bang, not a game, please, man. You know? I'm like, come on, man. Don't hurt me like that, man.
Bang,
come on.
Bang.
No, man.
Down, bang, bang.
No.
Hey, remember that we used to listen to that Lil Wayne boy, that bang, bang? Yeah,
there you go. There's your page. Go right here. It's on the screen now for everybody to see. And that's what you're talking about. You got Reggie Jackson and Terrence, man, fade them entirely. Oh, and then you got the Law Nation merch, man. I like that, you know. Okay, what you doing here, man? What are you doing, man?
Hey, man, you know, I'm a baby boomer, man. You know, I got not baby boomer, but, you know, I'm getting around to it. I got to, you know, slowly but surely, I'm going to get in there and get it all situated. I don't understand how the playlist is weird to me. I gotta delete the whole playlist thing because I've been putting like random stuff out like over the last 20 years.
You playing some racquetball, but the beardless Twin Empire.
Yeah, I gotta. Hey, check this out. Also, your boy love racquetball. I'm a hooper. I love football, and your boy play racquetball. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I play racquetball as much as I can.
It's good cardio, man. All right, so. Man, with the power of the people, man, look, you got 19 subscribers to represent Debo Samuel. So shout out to him and also to represent, you know, Amari Cooper. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Amari hitting the free agent near y'all soon, so y'all can establish the running game for this year.
That would be foolish, man. For to have that, man, to be one of those things. Yeah. But I tell people all the time, once again, thank you, man, for jumping on. We're gonna try to do these off season is long, so we're gonna try to do this at least once a week, where we shooting our stuff and talking about everything. Look, we can have a beer conversation next, man. You know,
the bearded bros coming to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Coming in between y'all windows on your PC screens and on your mobile devices. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all come through, check us out, sit down, have a seat, enjoy. You know, two brothers from the same womb who share the same room. We just sitting back chilling. You know what I'm saying? We well groomed as well. You know what I mean? We just like to sit back, have fun, man, and enjoy one another's company since we stay so far away, man. And just kick it, share some of my passion with you guys, man. Thank you all for checking in and subscribing to the channel, man. I really appreciate it. You know what I mean?
This is good, man. We had a good time, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And this is what we do. We talk Cowboys. You talk 49ers. And we mix those two together. It's like oil and water, man, though. But we got to keep our mind together, man. Focus. I always say this: when the end comes for me or you, let it find us conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. We got to continue to grind, and hopefully we see each other in the playoff again.
Yes.
But this time, my Cowboys be victorious. And I pull you a shot just like you pulled me a shot. It hurt, man. And then people, when I posted on the page, they said, "Law, we knew you had a 49ers gear. You must be a closet 49er fan." I said, "No, that's that dude right there." But this is what we do, baby.
And shout out to his baby niece coming through with the crying in the background.
Right. She cried. I got a baby picture of her, representing with the Cowboys hat, but it is what it is. You kind of purged her up out of that, and now she a diehard 49er fan. But that's okay.
Twins.
That's okay.
Fire coming out golden.
All of mine won't be wearing that 49er stuff. No.
Oh, just wait. I'm gonna get my little chica. She gonna be good. Hey, you know what? You know her roots is, right?
You want to lean forward a little bit?
Hey, look. You know what her roots are, right?
Oh, come on, man.
You know where mama from, right? It's in the blood.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. And you got to say that. I can't say that one,
Bang, bang. Bang, bang. We shot y'all down. Bang, bang.
Man, get out of here, man. Salute.
Hey, love